am Shore from Project Control Academy, and today I have the honor to connect with Dave Emanuel from Riskonnect. Today we are going to learn more about Riskonnect and what they do. But before we get started, I would like to ask you the question about project control industry and what challenges we are facing, or you think the people in this industry are facing, Dave.
Yep, sure. So for us, we do risk, and we do project risk and enterprise risk. What we're seeing from the industry is the ability and the ease to get that risk to the right people at the right time. So moving away from the quarterly or the biannual risk reviews and making risk part of a business process and part of the everyday life.
Wow, that's amazing. So, because I usually heard risk should be done at different stages of the
Right.
project. So you are saying we can do it for any type of
We
project?
should be doing it every day, any day. Now, it depends on what type, how do you want to log it, because we don't log every risk, otherwise we'll never get any work done. But
Okay.
role risk managers, you probably put on your seatbelt today when you drove to the conference. That's a risk management, that's a mitigation. So what we're trying to do is promote it and make it as easy as possible, get it down to the folks in the trenches that give them a voice to say what's happening.
So then I'm wondering whether Riskonnect can be the solution to even small projects, because usually the perception in the community is, when we conduct risk analysis for big, huge projects,
Yep.
otherwise it's going to be too costly. So can you give us some insight on that?
Yeah, I mean, really there's value with everything we do. So it doesn't matter if it's a small project or a large project or a mega project. So we work on billion dollar size projects, even down to just $1 million projects. But a lot of our customers have a lot of those $1 million projects. So if you're managing the risks on each one of those, they all add up. So there's always value to doing risk management.
Fantastic, well said. So can you give us more information about Riskonnect and what solution it provides?
Yep, Riskonnect, we offer a full suite of risk applications. Today we're looking at Active Risk Manager, which is designed for project risk and rolling up to the enterprise level. We've been around in construction industry for over 20 years, so we have a very deep knowledge and depth of knowledge about where we are and what our organizations and where our customers find value.
And can you walk us through the process when someone wants to apply Riskonnect in their project? What would be the process? What do they need to have something in place to be able to apply that?
So we always want folks to have a process in place. Don't just buy software to solve a problem. We're just one leg of the stool, right? You need to have people, process, and software. We advise folks to have a risk process. It could be ISO 31000, it could be a COSO model, it could be something they wrote on the back of a napkin. But you need to have a process written down and then have the software support that process. Otherwise, you get into the whole garbage in, garbage out, which is what we want to avoid. We don't want to be, presenting information which isn't real and actionable.
And does Riskonnect has the capability of doing cost and schedule risk analysis?
Not just cost and schedule risk analysis, but also any type of risk that you're looking to try and manage. So environmental health and safety, we're looking at reputation, we're looking at technical
Like
performance.
systemic risk,
Yeah, everything that affects your project. We've been doing this, from a project risk perspective, for the last 30 years, it was just cost and schedule. We're seeing a move away from that. Yes, it's a very important part of project risk, but there are far more important parts of risk that we want to try and capture, which today fall by the wayside and don't get captured.
And how about the integration of Riskonnect with other tools? Let's say you are running schedule risk analysis. So can it be easily integrated with Primavera, or can you give us some insights on how the tool can be integrated with the existing tools that people have in their company?
Yep, absolutely. So for schedule risk, we integrate seamlessly with P6, EPPM, so at a server level. We can integrate with your Microsoft project, bring that in, have a risk-adjusted view of your project, run your schedule Gantt charts, run your schedule risk analysis and your tornado diagrams. We also have open APIs, so you're able to integrate with other applications such as cost applications or anything that you would seem to have value. So yeah, we learned a long time ago to play nicely with others.
And so you can do both cost and schedule risk analysis,
Yep.
both inside the tool, right?
All within inside the tool, because that's one of the risks. If you start taking data from one side to another side, there's a risk of data loss. So we try and keep everything in-house. The whole engine, the analytics engine is embedded in the application, and it's very, very simple to use.
Fantastic. So how about any new development? So because the technology is moving so fast,
Yep.
what has been some new and recent developments that you have done?
We are constantly striving to move forward, so we're constantly looking at AI, we're looking at blockchain, we're looking at machine learning. But for us also is one of the big things is making it easy. How do you make it easy? How do you lower that bar to entry? How do you get folks who aren't risk managers to take part in the risk management process? Because they all have day jobs, they don't want to spend a lot of time. So we have applications and interfaces that make it super simple, super easy. You don't have to be a risk manager to use it. We just ask you to share your information.
That's fantastic. Making it easy, especially when it comes to risk, means a
Exactly,
lot. That's
exactly.
great. So how about predictive analytics? I know your focus is primarily on risk, but you mentioned about AI and machine learning. So are you actually incorporating those in the tool, or you're considering that in the future?
We're looking for that. Those are future roadmap ideas that we're
Okay.
looking for. So, but you're always wanting to look for leading indicators of risk. So often it's not worth being firefighters. We don't want to be firefighters. We want to do what our day job, and the way we do that is predicting what could happen in the future and maybe putting mitigations in place so that doesn't happen. Or if it does, it doesn't have a significant impact to our organization.
Fantastic. And where do you see the future of project controls?
Bright. I see it expanding. I think one of the biggest risks that we see is attrition, is us losing those 30-year PMs. So getting the new generation of project control leaders in and understanding what's happened before them, and don't lose those lessons learned because they're valuable, and software can help you with that.
Fantastic. Any final comments for the viewer?
No, we thank you. We're excited to be here. It's always a great place to actually meet in person after COVID. So although COVID's still going on, but yeah, we really thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been an honor.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.